After breakfast at Kopahia Thai Key, I'm on the way to Soi 16 to check out the Invisible Coffee Room. But what made me choose this place or any place I visit? Usually I'll ask friends and read articles about the local coffee scene. I'm looking for vision. I'm looking for a place that sources and roasts their own coffee. In this case, an article I found said that I would find the owner hand grinding my coffee, add in a bit of stylish interior design, and I thought I'd check it out. Here we are. I'm in the middle of Sukhumvit 16. If you're not familiar with Bangkok streets, like here on Sukhumvit Road, the cross streets or little alleyways are numbered. So Sukhumvit 16, 24, 32, and a lot of people will use the sois to mark what part of the city they're in. Now let's cross the street and check it out. Hello. Swadika. If you were to think about the best coffee to represent Invisible Coffee Room.
This my Venice how band. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
I will have that.
Yeah, what do you want? Like Dirty Latte?
How do you think it's best to have it?
Dirty Latte is this milk with whipped cream and caramel mixed together.
Is that the best way to try the coffee?
Yeah.
All right then. I will try it that way. Invisible is a nice little shop with a modern minimalist design. They've got some baked goods, cold brew, and whole bean coffees to go. My understanding is that the Invisible Espresso is created by the owner from Brazil, Guatemala, Laos, and Thai coffees that are roasted by 2 different roasters that's intended to give notes of creamy milk chocolate, nuts, plum, and stone fruit while being sweet and clean, which should play well in the Dirty Latte.
Enjoy.
All right, let's give it a try. We've got our coffee. So the milk that they use, they pour the shot directly on top. Since they didn't go all for a spoon, I think that I should just be sipping it, trying it straight. I'm going to do that. There's a bit of saltiness on the espresso. And the nice thing that the layering, the espresso that's floating on top, of course, is warm. Nice cremas on top. Let's see the crema first. So there's nice cream on top, and then there's a little bit of the saltiness from the espresso, and then the milkiness kind of comes behind it, cool. It's kind of pleasant. Actually, there's some nice notes of cinnamon, baked bread. The milk is a sweetness to it that's it's really just pleasant. I don't think that there's any kind of sweetener in it. It's just sweet milk. She said it was cow's milk, so that's great. I'm not a big fan of industrialized milks like oat milk and all of that. There's just so much processing that goes into them that it's like, how could any of that be good for you? The visual presentation, I think, is really, really nice. So I really like the way it looks. I like this, the type of glass. It's kind of well thought out. And the flavor's really quite pretty. Like, this one's actually very pleasant. It's a good balance. Got a little bit of chocolatiness to it. Caramel. Caramel's a big component here. More like a dulce de leche. You know, to be honest, when I was asking her, and she's like, well, how about this dirty latte? And I was thinking, why? I'm asking you what's the best coffee here to represent this place. And if you look on the shelf, there's a whole bunch of coffees from different places. And I don't know if those are just display or if they're actually coffees they're using, but I'm always a little bit like surprised when, especially coffee type baristas, recommend milk drinks. I wonder, is it because they are, you know, used to general public kind of people coming in and wanting to please their palates that are used to sweet milky drinks? Or is it, because I was wondering, like, why not offer me like real coffee, like regular brewed coffee, something that really expresses your shop? And that's kind of what I try to drill down to. Like, I even try to drill down a little, like, what's really good here? Like, what do you want to represent in your shop? And still the dirty latte. And I was like, well, all right, if that's what you say, let's give it a try. And actually, I gotta say, this is done really well. It's really very pleasant drinking. There's a little bit of cheesiness to it, like a cheese foam kind of character to it. I'm really quite enjoying it, so it's quite a nice touch. This turned out to be really, really nice. Outside in front of the shop is a couple seating areas here, which is a little bit comfortable. It's all concrete. Well, they got these built-in tables with ashtrays, which means that you can have a smoke if you want. Sit out here, cigar, coffee. That might be kind of fun. But a lot of people here hanging out. There's a lot of vendors across the street, a lot of restaurants up and down. Next up in our Bangkok coffee tour is a place called Sometimes I Feel. Oh, it does say it's closed. Damn it.